vitamins that can kill your erection. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that might surprise you, vitamins that could be hurting your erection. Yes, you heard that right. We all know that vitamins are essential for our health, but like with most things in life, moderation is key. When it comes to vitamins, more doesn't always mean better. In fact, excessive amounts of certain vitamins can actually have adverse effects on your health. And you know what they say about a healthy body, healthy mind, well, you get the picture. We're going to break down 10 vitamins that, when taken in excess, could be messing with your performance in the bedroom. Remember, this video is for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you're experiencing issues, don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare professional. Now let's get into it. First up, we have vitamin E. Now, vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant. It helps protect your cells from damage, and it's important for healthy blood circulation. You know, keeping those blood vessels nice and open. That's important, right? But here's the thing, too much vitamin E can actually thin your blood too much. Think of it like this, your blood needs to be the right consistency to flow properly. Too thick and it's like trying to push molasses uphill. Too thin and you lose that pressure, that force that helps, well, you know. So while vitamin E is great in moderation, going overboard can actually sabotage your efforts in the bedroom. How much is too much? Well, the recommended daily intake for adults is around 15 milligrams. Now, you're unlikely to hit that limit with food alone, but if you're popping supplements, it's something to be mindful of. Remember guys, I'm not saying vitamin E is the enemy, it's all about balance. Next up is vitamin A, another vitamin that's crucial for our health, especially for our vision, skin, and cell growth. But, and this is a big but, vitamin A is what we call fat soluble. That means your body stores excess vitamin A, and over time, this can lead to a buildup and eventually toxicity. Symptoms of vitamin A toxicity can range from nausea and dizziness to liver damage in severe cases. And guess what? Sexual dysfunction can be a sign of vitamin A toxicity. It's like your body's sending you a signal that something's off. The recommended daily intake for vitamin A is around 900 micrograms for men. Just like with vitamin E, you're unlikely to overdose on vitamin A from food alone. But if you're taking supplements, especially those high-dose ones, be careful. Remember guys, listen to your body. If you're experiencing any unusual symptoms, don't just brush them off. Go see a doctor. Let's talk about vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. We get it from sunlight, and it's essential for strong bones, a healthy immune system, and even our mood. But here's the catch. Too much vitamin D can lead to something called hypercalcemia. Hypercalcemia is a condition where you have too much calcium in your blood. Now, calcium is important, don't get me wrong, but too much of it can cause all sorts of problems, including kidney stones, bone pain, and even heart problems. And you know what else it can mess with? You guessed it, your sexual function. See, when you have too much calcium in your blood, it can affect blood flow. And we know how important blood flow is for, well, you know. The recommended daily intake for vitamin D is around 600 IU, and again, it's difficult to get too much vitamin D from sunlight alone. But if you're taking supplements, especially during the winter months when we're not getting as much sun, keep an eye on your intake. Vitamin C, the king of antioxidants. It's essential for a healthy immune system, wound healing, and even collagen production. We all know vitamin C as the go-to for fighting off colds. But can too much of it actually backfire, especially when it comes to your performance in the bedroom? Well, here's the thing. While vitamin C itself doesn't directly impact your erection, excessive amounts can lead to some uncomfortable side effects, and these side effects can definitely put a damper on your romantic endeavors. Think about it. High doses of vitamin C can cause gastrointestinal issues like diarrhea, stomach cramps, and bloating. Not exactly the recipe for a romantic evening, right? The recommended daily intake for vitamin C is around 75 to 90 milligrams for adults. Now, you're unlikely to experience these side effects from food alone, but if you're megadosing on vitamin C supplements, especially those 1,000 milligram plus tablets, you might want to reconsider. Let's talk about vitamin B6, a crucial player in brain function, metabolism, and red blood cell production. It's a busy vitamin, right? But here's the thing. Overdoing it on B6 can actually lead to nerve damage. You see, our nerves are like the electrical wiring of our bodies, and they play a vital role in sexual function. They transmit signals from the brain to the, well, you know. When those nerves are damaged, those signals get disrupted, and that can lead to problems with achieving or maintaining an erection. The recommended daily intake for vitamin B6 is around 1.3 to 1.7 milligrams for adults. Now, nerve damage from B6 is usually associated with prolonged high-dose supplementation, but it's still something to be aware of. Remember guys, if you're experiencing any numbness, tingling, or pain in your extremities, it's crucial to see a doctor to rule out any potential nerve damage. Next up, we have vitamin B12, another essential B vitamin that's crucial for cell growth, DNA synthesis, and red blood cell production. It's also been linked to energy levels and mood. But can too much B12 actually sabotage your confidence and, in turn, your performance in the bedroom? Here's the thing. While B12 deficiency can lead to fatigue and low mood, excessive intake can also have some undesirable side effects. And these side effects can definitely impact your self-esteem. For example, some people experience acne breakouts when they consume too much B12. Others might notice gastrointestinal issues like diarrhea or nausea. And while these side effects might seem minor, they can definitely make you feel less than your best, which can then affect your confidence in intimate situations. The recommended daily intake for vitamin B12 is around 2.4 micrograms for adults. Now, it's important to note that B12 is a water-soluble vitamin, meaning your body flushes out any excess. However, if you're taking high-dose supplements, especially those injections, it's something to be mindful of. Let's talk about vitamin K, a nutrient that's often overlooked but plays a vital role in blood clotting and bone health. Vitamin K helps our blood clot properly, preventing excessive bleeding. But too much vitamin K can interfere with blood-thinning medications. Blood thinners are like traffic cops, directing blood flow. They prevent clots, crucial for heart attack or stroke risk. Too much vitamin K is like throwing a wrench in the system. It can thin blood too much, increasing bleeding risk. Recommended daily intake is 90 to 120 micrograms. Vitamin K from food is unlikely to interfere with blood thinners. Talk to your doctor before taking vitamin K supplements. Folic acid, also known as vitamin B9, is crucial for cell growth, DNA synthesis, and red blood cell production. It's especially important during pregnancy to prevent birth defects. But here's the thing. Too much folic acid can actually mask a vitamin B12 deficiency, and this can have serious consequences for your overall health, including your sexual health. You see, both vitamin B12 and folate are involved in cell division and growth. When you're deficient in B12, your body can't produce enough red blood cells, leading to a condition called megaloblastic anemia. Now, high levels of folic acid can actually mask the symptoms of B12 deficiency, making it seem like everything is fine when it's not. And over time, untreated B12 deficiency can lead to nerve damage, fatigue, and even cognitive problems. The recommended daily intake for folic acid is around 400 micrograms for adults. Now, it's important to note that folic acid from food is unlikely to cause any harm. However, if you're taking high-dose supplements, especially over a long period, it's essential to get your B12 levels checked regularly. Let's talk about niacin, also known as vitamin B3, a nutrient that's essential for energy production, DNA repair, and cell signaling. It's also been used to improve cholesterol levels and reduce the risk of heart disease. But here's the catch: too much niacin can cause a harmless but rather embarrassing side effect called niacin flush, and this can definitely put a damper on your romantic plans. Niacin flush happens when your blood vessels widen, causing a rush of blood to the surface of your skin. This can lead to redness, warmth, and tingling, especially on your face, neck, and chest. While it's not dangerous, it can be quite uncomfortable and might make you feel self-conscious, especially during intimate moments. The recommended daily intake for niacin is around 14 to 16 milligrams for adults. Now, niacin flush is more common with high-dose supplements, especially those immediate-release forms. If you're taking niacin supplements, it's best to start with a low dose and gradually increase it to assess your tolerance. Biotin, or vitamin B7, is essential for healthy hair, skin, and nails. It's also involved in energy production and metabolism. But excessive biotin can interfere with lab tests, leading to misdiagnosis. Biotin affects tests using biotin streptavidin binding technology. This includes tests for thyroid function, heart health, and cancer. It can cause false results, masking conditions, or leading to unnecessary treatment. Inform your doctor if you're taking high-dose biotin supplements before any blood tests. There you have it, folks. If you're experiencing issues, it might be worth looking at your vitamin intake. Always consult with a healthcare provider before making any changes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more health tips. Remember, knowledge is power, and when it comes to your health, it's always better to be informed. Stay healthy, stay informed, and keep those questions coming.